All right, welcome back to the Two-Stroke Turbo channel, where we make all your dreams come true. If you want your car fixed or have an odd or unusual car, I don't know, I'm just throwing stuff together here. I don't usually try to plug myself, but I do find myself working on a lot of odd and unusual cars, and this is no exception. This is a 1995 Mitsubishi Delica. I have yet to see one in this color. This is new for me. Almost every one of these things I've ever seen is green, usually green with gold on the bottom. This one is black and gray, or silver, or whatever you call it. It is a diesel intercooler 2800, so it's got the bigger engine. The L300s had 2.4 liters. This has a 2.6 liter. Pretty cool car. It's got a couple performance modifications. We'll go through that. I'm assuming this came from British Columbia. It has a sticker saying it does. It's now in Oregon, and I'm doing a post-purchase inspection on it. So let's take a look at this thing. This is the passenger side. Normally be the driver's side, but it's right-hand drive. Pretty cool. This one has cloth interior. It has the crystal light roof accessory. In other words, there's 5 sunroofs. The main sunroof up front, and then 4 sunroofs in the back, and you can press a button and shut all the shades. This one does not have curtains like some of the other ones that I've worked on. Let's see, it is 4-wheel drive. It is an automatic. There is your transfer case shifter, and there is your gear selector. It has an aftermarket stereo. Pretty cool. Let's take a look under the hood. There's your diesel only fuel thing. How do you open that again? I forget. I think there's a release. There is a release between the seats, I believe, to pop open the fuel hatch. Aftermarket wheels and tires. Aftermarket bull bar and some lights. Scoop that actually is functional. Feeds the intercooler. Let's see if I can open the hood here. Of course, where is my little flipper flapper? Oh, make me, there we are. Okay, let's put the prop rod up. There we go. You got a good look at the intercooler here. It's just a top mount on top of the engine. Dual batteries. Look at that. This thing will start even in the coldest weather. So the neat thing about this, let's see, this is the duct on the hood for the intercooler. And this is the duct for the cool air. Oh yeah, so that's ducted through here. That forces air in through that duct, in through this duct, into the cabin. Again, this is a diesel, 2.8 liter 4-cylinder diesel. Don't know the code name on it. This one has a pyrometer or exhaust temperature gauge and a free-flowing exhaust. I think those are the mods this thing has. Looks like it's been pretty well kept up. I'm doing an inspection on it, so I'll find out. Has aftermarket blue bulbs, aftermarket lights. I think I already said that. And I don't know what these vents are for, but we may find out. Chrome mirrors. That's a new one on me. It will exceed your expectations, of course. And let's take a look at the driver's compartment here. Momo steering wheel. That's a nice one. I like that. Take the key out because it's going to drive me crazy. What else? Oh, there's our pyrometer or our exhaust gauge. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'll turn the key on. I'll show you it does a fancy dance. Lights up and pegs out. And we have a stereo. Pretty cool rig. Pretty cool rig. These are becoming more and more popular. They're very, very, very affordable. All-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive camping rigs for most people. And let's get this one up in the air and look at it from underneath and see what we see. Shall we? All right, so we got our Delica up on the lift. Told you guys I would take a look at it with you from Underside. Making good on my promise. So let's see, we got the panels off right here so we can change the oil. Massive oil filter. A couple things. Well, a shredded belt fell out, and I see it it's got a brand new AC compressor with no belt on it, and hasn't for a while. Something's up with that. It's had a recent alignment because there's alignment marks and a bent tie rod. Look at the U shape of that thing. It's not cool. Brakes are new. Somebody serviced this thing. It's got undercoating everywhere. Somebody spray undercoated it. It probably was pretty rusty and they covered it up. That's usually why that's done. It had a catalytic converter. It's missing. It is a diesel, but there's a clamp that's loose here. I don't know what's up with that. So I'm taking you along on an undercarriage inspection of a 1995 Delica L400. I think there's supposed to be another muffler here, and that's deleted, and they put a performance muffler on it there. This is the rear AC unit. Rear axle is not independent. It's a solid axle. I don't know if it's limited slip or not. Don't think so. Everything is undercoated. Spare tire is there. It's a heavy-duty rig. Very, very capable four-wheel drive. I can see why people like them. The undercoating kind of, I don't know if it's covering something up. I never know when that happens, but it looks like this thing's been pretty well cared for. Not a lot of oil leaks. Brakes look good on the front. It's got new ball joints. Basically the front end's been rebuilt. I think it's going to be okay. So, all right. If you're interested in getting one of these things, have it checked out by me or some other mechanic that knows these things. There are a few little intricate details that you need to know, and knowledge is power, and just using your common sense is usually always a good thing. So hopefully you learned something today. Hopefully you learned a little bit more about older Delicas. They're really neat vehicles. All right, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.